Hi guys, and welcome back to Beauty Fortified, and today I wanted to show you my September favorites and fails. Now, I have had quite a mixed bag this month. I have had some products that have really impressed me, and then I have had some surprising failures as well. So I have got some hair care, some skincare, and some makeup. I'm going to start off with hair care. This has been a repurchase for me, and it is the Pureology shampoo and conditioner in the Hydrate variant. So it comes like this. I'm not holding this bottle upside down. The conditioner bottle is branded to sit on its lid. And I find that this makes things quite useful in the shower, because if you're short-sighted like me, it's often quite difficult to differentiate between the shampoo and the conditioner. And this makes it really easy. But I really love this range, and it just agrees with my hair. It is sulfate-free as well, and just absolutely beautiful. As I say, this is a repurchase, so that was definitely one of my faves of the month. And then on to some cleansers. So I've got two cleansers that I have repurchased. The first one is by a South African brand called Lamel, and it's the Clarity Active Cleanse. I've repurchased this loads and loads of times. It's got 2% salicylic acid in it. It's really gentle on the skin. I love this salicylic acid because I do have enlarged pores, and this is absolutely brilliant. I use this in the morning, just a tiny amount, just to cleanse off whatever I've put on my face the night before, and really love this, would highly recommend it, and as I say, have repurchased several times. Another cleanser which I picked up is from Huxley, and it's the Secrets of Sahara Foam Cleanser. Now, Huxley is a Korean brand. I have used one of their cleansers before, and it is the lighter version of this, so it's the gel version of this. And I really love these. They do contain prickly pear seed oil extract, which is known to be an antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. And I think it's one of those ingredients that you'll probably begin to hear a lot more about. But this is really beautiful. It's very gentle on the skin. I do use this as part of my second cleanse in the evenings to remove any residual oil or makeup from my first cleanse, and have really been loving this. It just leaves your skin feeling soft, hydrated, and not tight and kind of raw, if that's the right word. And that is in contrast to another cleanser that I picked up, and that is a cleanser from CeraVe, and it's the foaming cleanser for normal to oily skin. Now, I picked this up because I've got combination skin, so I thought that this would be the perfect cleanser for me, and I was using it in the evenings, and I just found that it really made my skin so tight and just so dry. It really dried out my skin and made it feel almost kind of raw. So I quickly ditched this, and unfortunately it has been relegated to a cleanser for my makeup brushes, but it really is no good for my skin. And I was really disappointed because I've heard so much about the brand, and it is fairly affordable here in South Africa. But unfortunately, this one just did not agree with me. Another favorite that I've picked up, this is a body butter, and this was a real surprise to me. It's from a brand called Bundle & Joy. It is made locally, and it is part of a baby range. And this is a body butter which is made for mums. And they do have a stretch mark oil as well in the range. But what really drew me to this is the fragrance. It just has the most gorgeous, delicate fragrance. It really is a beautiful product. It absorbs really easily into the skin. I use it all over my body, and I also use it as a hand cream. I have it sitting on my desk at work, and the smell is so addictive that I'll often find myself just opening the tube and just having a whiff. It's just like that. But it really is a beautiful product. Very simple, very straightforward in terms of ingredients, but I just absolutely love the fragrance of that. Then on to a couple of foundations that I've tried this month. The first one is the Sensai Cellular Performance. I have done a review on this, and I will leave a link to my foundation playlist down below. I really love this foundation. It does have a lot of skincare benefits, so it's not just a foundation. It just goes on so beautifully onto the skin. I was lucky enough to find a shade that matched me. I think that they only have about 12 shades in the range. So it's a Japanese brand. I think they probably just focused on their own kind of demographic. So not a huge shade range, but as I say, have really been enjoying this. It is a real splurge. It's a high-end luxury foundation and I just love it. So I would highly recommend that. Another foundation which I've been using is the Clinique Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation. I did receive a free sample of this in a promotion. They did color match me. The color match is perfect for my skin. I am in the shade neutral and I've really been enjoying this foundation. It is quite a full coverage foundation. It does contain some salicylic acid as well, so you need to just be a little bit careful if you are using this on a regular basis and you do have, or you are reactive to actives. But I have really been enjoying this. I haven't had any issues with it. It is a very long wearing foundation and I love the fact that it doesn't transfer. It's just one of those foundations that you can apply in the morning and it just kind of stays put. So have really been enjoying that one. And then staying on the subject of Clinique, I picked up 2 of their blushes this month and I've really been enjoying both of them. The first one is in the shade Aglow and it is a light kind of peachy shade. It does have a little bit of iridescence to it, but these blushes are really sheer, so they're gorgeous for mature skin because they're not going to emphasize texture and they're just beautiful to apply. And this one will just give you a light wash of color if you are medium skin toned like I am, but have really been enjoying that one. Another one that I picked up is called Sunset Glow, and it is a more kind of peachy, plummy shade, I would say. It is the one that I have on today. And again, it does have the faintest bit of iridescence to it, but it just applies so beautifully, very, very sheer, very easy to apply, doesn't exacerbate texture or pores or anything like that, and have really been loving this shade in particular. And now on to some fails. So I bought a Huda Beauty set. It comes with 3 products and unfortunately only one of these products has been a favorite. So I'm going to start off with the fails. The first one is the eyeshadow palette that was in the little pouch. And this is from the Nude Obsessions range and it is in the colorway medium. And I'd heard a lot about Huda. I know that they're renowned for their great quality, so I was really excited about this palette. But unfortunately, it has been a huge fail for me. Not so much because of the quality, just see if I can get this open, but because of the colorways of the particular palette. And I have tried to make this work. I have tried it in so many different ways, but unfortunately, I just end up looking like a vampire. The colors are just too red for my complexion, and apologies to any vampires out there. Not sure if I am allowed to make that analogy, but I do love vampires, but I don't like looking like one. And unfortunately, that is what this eyeshadow palette has done. And I'm so sad because the quality, as I say, is really up there. It comes with 4 metallics and 5 mattes. So was very excited because I do prefer the mattes, especially on my mature eyes. So I was really looking forward to making this work. But alas, there was absolutely nothing I could do that could produce anything good from this palette. So it is one that I'm going to be passing on. I have swatched the shades on my hand there. You'll see I've got the metallics down there and the mattes are down there, and beautiful. The metallics are just second to none. The quality is just right up there. Absolutely beautiful. They really are easy to apply, but unfortunately none of these shades just does anything for me. So very, very sad about that. And then the second fail that came in the kit is one of their lipsticks. Now this has got nothing to do with the lipstick itself, it's more about the shade. So the shade is called Sweet Cheeks. This is one of their glow lipsticks. The quality of this is absolutely sublime. It's just a beautiful, beautiful quality, very comfortable on the lips, doesn't bleed into lip lines. The shade looks like that. So it really is a beautiful rosy pinky nude, but it's just a little bit too nude for my skin tone. So it doesn't really show up on me. And very sad about that because it looked like a really gorgeous universal neutral. But just does nothing for my skin tone. And then the third product that came in the little pouch was a mascara. And this one I was very pleased with. I can't remember, it's called Legit Lashes. I think this, I'm not sure if there's another name to it. If there is, I will put it up on screen. I think this is one of their minis, but it does have a dual end. So on the one end, you have got a fatter wand with plastic bristles, and this is the one that I have been using, and I've really enjoyed this. It gives you length, it gives you definition. It really is just a beautiful mascara. And then on the other end, they have a slightly smaller wand. And this, I imagine you could use either on your top lashes or on your bottom lashes if you wanted to give them a little bit of definition. And really have been impressed with this mascara. It doesn't smudge, it stays all day, it doesn't flake. It really does apply beautifully. And I would highly recommend this one. So guys, those are my September favorites and fails. Let me know if you've tried any of these things. Let me know if anything resonates with you. I'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.